Hey guys, it's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. Today's article comes out of InfoWars. Let's get into it. Okay, in in infighting and probably absolute devastation, I would say here for the Republican Party, for Trump, for his voters. I voted for Trump. You already know how we talk about here, though, without knowing all the specifics, and everybody know that there's no defense here or anything. It's not defensible for Trump to be on the Epstein list for whatever reason. Um, yeah, here we go. It says update. The rift explodes. Musk claims Trump is in the Epstein files. I saw this today, and it says that's the reason why it has not been released. Calls for his impeachment. POTUS comments. Had a great relationship. Don't know if we will anymore. And I don't even think he's like actually responded to the comment because it's all a part of the big beautiful bill and everything that's involved in that. I haven't actually looked at it in detail. Elon is saying it is loaded with things that don't need to be in there, and it undermines what Doge has done to help uh, bring, obviously, dig up all kinds of funds and finances that have been like to, you can almost say money laundering at this point, of people who have created organizations that just get funds for this, funds for this, funds for this, funds for this. Or like you're helping all kinds of people, not the American people, all kinds of makeshift organizations that are probably not even around anymore. Um, People are pocketing, making money off of all of your hard work. I keep looking at this because I'm making sure that the mic is on. So let's read here. I'm going to record because I just want to make sure that we get all this. And it's easier when I edit if I just record. Okay, it says here Trump, Musk at loggerheads over big, beautiful bill. Without me, Trump would have lost. Yes, I remember Elon said that. Let's read what we got. It says Elon Musk has just called for Trump's impeachment. Elon Musk says yes. Ian Miles Chang or Chong, president versus Elon. Who wins? My money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him. Elon agrees. Time to drop a really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason why they have not made it public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. This is not good. Musk responded yes to a post saying Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him. Update at 3:20. Musk said SpaceX will decommission its Dragon spacecraft immediately. I'm not sure why. In light of President's statement about cancellation of my government contracts, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. And this is the best way to save money in our budget, and something $1 billion is to terminate governmental subsidy, something in governmental subsidies and contracts. I'm surprised Biden didn't do it. Interesting. Bannon responded saying Trump seized SpaceX tonight. Bannon, President Trump should act immediately. If Elon's threatening to pull a major program from SpaceX, Trump should sign an executive order tonight under the Defense Production Act. SpaceX should be seized by the U.S. government before midnight. Interesting. Can you really do that? Can you do that? Should America see SpaceX as Musk is threatening our national security? Legit question, folks. Well, it's different if it's like if it's our national security, but what is going on there in terms of like Musk is supposed to, I guess he's supposed to be doing something in the space to protect America. Um, Trump responds, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done this months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. I don't understand what's in it because I haven't read it. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I don't get it. Why would that be there? Didn't create this mess, just here to fix it. This puts our country on the path of greatness. Make America great again. Musk accuses Trump of withholding the Epstein files because he's in them. Time to drop the really big bomb. Right. This is the real reason why. And he says, mark this post. At 1:47 Central Time, Trump predictably issued additional commentary on the Musk feud. Writing on Truth Social, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars, but that nobody else wanted. He knew for months I was going to do it. He just went crazy. The easiest way to save money, okay, that's what he said. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. And then he says all that. And the original articles below. The spat between Donald Trump and Elon Musk went nuclear Thursday with pair trading. During a meeting with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz on Thursday, Trump was asked about Musk's recent criticism of the bill. In a lengthy answer, Trump responded, "Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore." Um, and then I know Elon says that without him, the Congress or the seats would have gone over to the Democrats and would have been under Democrat control instead of Republicans. And he said the reason why Donald won is because of him. Trump noted he would have easily won Pennsylvania without Musk's help and said Musk was upset because the bill strips EV incentives, adding he was very disappointed in him. And here are some things here. Trump also claimed it appeared Musk had developed Trump derangement syndrome. What? Interesting. I don't know what that means. Musk followed up by expressing he believed Trump was being ungrateful after he played a critical role in helping him win the 2024 election. Here's that. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and Republicans would have been 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Responding to Trump's claims that he opposed the bill because it eliminated tax incentives for electric vehicle owners, Musk replied, "False. This bill was never shown to me once and was passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it. That sucks. Why do people do this?" False. Okay, that's what he said. Trump, I'm very disappointed in Elon. All of a sudden, he had a problem, and he only had developed the problem when he found out. Okay, that's the EV mandate. Um, and then it says, whatever, keep the EV solar incentive cuts, even though no oil or gas or subsidies are touched. Very unfair, but ditch the mountain of disgusting pork in the bill. The entire history of civilization, there's never been a legislation that both big and beautiful. Everyone knows this. Either you get a big, ugly bill or a slim and beautiful bill. Slim and beautiful is that way. Musk added. Musk says, whatever, keep the solar EV incentives in the bill. Oh, we already read that. Okay. Tesla owner fired off memes, X post featuring past tweets from Trump opposing raising the debt ceiling. I have a plan to cut spending. And then the meme says increase spending. Of course, that's how it always is, right? Um, where is this guy today? And then we see all of these things that Trump is talking about here. Man, this guy would win in a landslide. What's that say? We could use the balanced budget amendment. Politicians don't have the will to cut the spending. Cannot believe the Republicans in extending the debt ceiling. I'm a Republican. I'm embarrassed. We need a balanced budget amendment because Congress has no fiscal discipline. The Republicans should not something for Obama the authority to raise the debt ceiling to 1.2 trillion, so on and so forth. You guys can read that. So what I'm assuming is these are all the things that he said, which every politician does. They say before they get in there. Now, Trump has made good on some of these things for sure. We're going to give him his flowers for that. We will credit where credit is due. Doesn't mean that everything gets credit for, and doesn't mean that people won't fail us, because they will. Um, where is the man who wrote these words? Was he replaced by a body double? Cannot believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. Oh, yeah, this is what he already said. He said over the past weeks, as he transitioned out of his role as Doge lead, Musk has been vocal about his opposition to the bill, claiming they undo the cuts Doge made. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Because you would think that all the things that Doge got, like, found out was amazing. Like, I can't even imagine how much money they found that was just going to organizations and people and nations and places and businesses and contracts, and like it feels like somebody just made an organization so they could get paid. That's what it feels like. And people are still getting paid. And then it's like, hey, this happens. People are getting fired. People are getting let go. Organizations are dissolving because of the work done by Doge. Like, we give credit. You should. The corruption, full on corruption being found out. So what are we doing? Um, I don't think a big can be big or beautiful, right? But it can be one or the other, but it can't be both, right? That's what he said. Um, on Tuesday, Musk again let loose, calling the BBB a massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill. Shame on those who voted for it. You did it. You know you did wrong. You know it. Um, the president hasn't yet responded to Musk's latest jabs. And then it says, hey, at Real Donald Trump, let me know if you have any breakup advice. Yikes. So, with all that to say, um, this is bad. Like, um, I don't know. And the fact that Trump is on those files or on the Epstein files for what? Like if you're withholding that information because you're not wanting people to know what he did, but then you're actively working for him, Cash Patel, what is that, Pam, whatever her name is, or the Attorney General, Don Bongino, anybody else, and you know he's on it. It's like, why are you working for him unless it's really bad? Unless it's not really bad and you decided to still work for him because it's actually not anything that we're thinking of. Um, I don't know what relationships look like that between Epstein. All I know is Epstein and child trafficking, sex trafficking, child trafficking, stuff like that. Unacceptable. Anybody related to that? Unacceptable. You got to go. You have to go. So you're a sitting president involved in that. We just had one that had a massive scandal with his prostate. And it's like somebody was body doubling him, and his whole administration was just like using him as a puppet. And it clearly looked like it. And I said it so many times. Now we have a claim that Donald Trump is on there. And for what? And Elon's like, yeah, he's on there. And that's the reason why it hasn't been released. The truth will come out, as if to say there's more. Why don't you just tell us more? So I don't know if he's mad or if there really is truth to that, but it's bad publicity either way. And the truth needs to come out. And this is bad. This is bad. This isn't good. America feels like an absolute poop show at times. We feel like we're just a circus, um, a really powerful circus. And yeah, I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I don't know what comes of this, but all I know is this has been all day. So I got time to go over it, and there it is. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and let me know what you think, what's going to happen here. What's going to come of this? Is Elon even going to make it out? Is Trump going to make it out? Is Trump going to resign? Is it going to be JD? Is it going to be like, is this stuff going to come out? Are the people that worked for Trump going to all leave because now they know, or they didn't know, or they were hiding, or they're covering up? And when this happens, this is exactly the narrative that happens because of the people in play that have performed disgusting acts against humanity, disgusting acts against people, used and abused sexually, every rhyme, way, and reason of even people over in, supposedly the UK, talking the royalties over there, but their names on a list. The Clintons with their names on a list. Now we have Trump with his name on a list, and you have Elon who worked close to them and saying, "Hey, your name's on the list." And for what? What is it? I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I'll see you in the next one.